Coral reefs, often referred to as the rainforests of the sea, are among the most magnificent and diverse ecosystems on Earth. These underwater worlds are brimming with life, vibrant colors, and complex interactions that rival even the most intricate terrestrial ecosystems. The term rainforest evokes images of lush, dense jungles teeming with life, and in many ways, coral reefs are the marine equivalent. They are the cradles of marine biodiversity, supporting an incredible array of species, many of which cannot be found anywhere else on the planet. Imagine diving beneath the surface of a tropical ocean and being greeted by a kaleidoscope of colors, brilliant reds, blues, yellows, and greens set against the backdrop of a bustling underwater metropolis. This is the world of coral reefs, where every nook and cranny is home to a myriad of creatures, each playing a vital role in the intricate web of life that sustains the reef. From the smallest plankton to the largest predators, coral reefs are a delicate balance of life forms, all interconnected in ways that are still being unraveled by scientists. At the heart of this vibrant ecosystem are the corals themselves. Despite their rock-like appearance, corals are living organisms. More specifically, they are colonial animals composed of thousands of tiny individual polyps. Each polyp is a small, soft-bodied creature with a mouth surrounded by tentacles. These polyps secrete calcium carbonate, which forms the hard, protective exoskeleton that gives coral reefs their structure. Over time, as polyps multiply and die, they leave behind layers of limestone that build up to create the massive coral structures we see today. Coral reefs are incredibly ancient, with some dating back millions of years. They have been shaped by the forces of evolution, climate, and ocean currents, resulting in the incredible diversity of forms and functions we see today. There are various types of coral reefs, including fringing reefs, barrier reefs, and atolls, each with its unique characteristics and associated species. The Great Barrier Reef off the coast of Australia is perhaps the most famous example, stretching over 1,400 miles and home to thousands of species of marine life. One of the most fascinating aspects of coral reefs is their symbiotic relationship with algae called zooxanthellae. These microscopic algae live within the tissues of the coral polyps and are crucial to the survival of the reef. The zooxanthellae photosynthesize, converting sunlight into energy, which they share with the corals. In return, the corals provide the algae with a protected environment and access to the nutrients they need. This symbiotic relationship is what gives coral reefs their stunning colors, as the pigments from the zooxanthellae contribute to the vibrant hues that we associate with healthy coral reefs. However, this delicate balance is easily disrupted. Coral reefs are highly sensitive to changes in their environment, particularly changes in water temperature. When water temperatures rise, even by just a few degrees, the relationship between corals and zooxanthellae becomes strained. The stressed corals expel the algae, leading to a phenomenon known as coral bleaching. Without the algae, the corals lose their color and their primary source of energy. If the stress continues for too long, the corals can die, leading to the collapse of the entire reef ecosystem. Coral bleaching is just one of the many threats facing coral reefs today. These ecosystems are also vulnerable to pollution, overfishing, and destructive fishing practices, such as the use of dynamite and cyanide. Coastal development and tourism can lead to physical damage to the reefs, while runoff from agriculture and industry can introduce harmful chemicals and sediments into the water. Climate change exacerbates many of these issues, as rising sea levels, ocean acidification, and more frequent and severe storms add additional stress to already fragile ecosystems. Despite these challenges, coral reefs are remarkably resilient. Given time and the right conditions, they can recover from damage and even adapt to changing environments. Conservation efforts around the world are working to protect and restore these vital ecosystems. Marine protected areas, sustainable fishing practices, and efforts to reduce carbon emissions are all part of the global strategy to save coral reefs. In some areas, scientists are even experimenting with techniques like coral gardening, where fragments of healthy coral are grown in nurseries and then transplanted back onto damaged reefs. The importance of coral reefs cannot be overstated. They are not only hotspots of biodiversity but also provide critical ecosystem services that benefit humans directly. Coral reefs act as natural barriers, protecting coastal communities from the impacts of storms and erosion. They support fisheries that provide food and livelihoods for millions of people around the world. Additionally, coral reefs are a source of new medicines, with compounds found in reef organisms being used to develop treatments for diseases such as cancer and HIV. Moreover, coral reefs have significant cultural and economic value. In many parts of the world, they are central to the traditions and way of life of coastal communities. They also play a key role in the global tourism industry, attracting millions of visitors each year who come to marvel at their beauty and experience the incredible diversity of life they support. The loss of coral reefs would have far-reaching consequences, not just for the species that depend on them, but for human societies as well. The story of coral reefs is one of both wonder and caution. These ecosystems are among the most beautiful and diverse on the planet, yet they are also among the most vulnerable. The challenges they face are complex and interconnected, requiring a coordinated and sustained effort to address. But there is hope. Around the world, individuals, communities, and organizations are coming together to protect and restore coral reefs. Through education, advocacy, and action, we can help ensure that these rainforests of the sea continue to thrive for generations to come. As we look to the future, the fate of coral reefs will be a barometer for the health of our oceans and the planet as a whole. The choices we make today will determine whether these ecosystems survive or disappear, taking with them a wealth of biodiversity and the services they provide. By working to reduce our impact on the environment, support sustainable practices, and protect the natural world, we can help safeguard the future of coral reefs and the countless species that call them home. In conclusion, coral reefs are truly the rainforests of the sea, offering unparalleled beauty, diversity, and ecological importance. They are a testament to the power and creativity of nature, as well as a reminder of our responsibility to protect the world around us. The magic of coral reefs lies not only in their vibrant colors and teeming life but also in the delicate balance that sustains them. By understanding and appreciating this balance, we can better protect these vital ecosystems and ensure that they continue to inspire wonder and provide essential services for generations to come.